the Premier League's longest-serving manager says nationality should be irrelevant given Bradley's experience, though admits his side are gunning for Emirates' revenge over the Swans. Arsene Wenger, the longest-serving manager in the Premier League, has insisted Bob Bradley does have the experience to be a hit with Swansea City, but warned him winning will be the only way to prove his credentials. Bradley's appointment at the Liberty has received a large amount of criticism, with former Wales midfielder turned pundit Robbie Savage lashing out at the Swans for choosing the American over former teammate and Manchester United number 2 Ryan Giggs. Giggs was interviewed for the Swansea job but lost out to Bradley despite the 58-year-old never having managed in an elite European league, leaving many to question whether he is cut out to thrive in the top flight with the Swans struggling near the foot of the table. Yet Wenger, who celebrated 20 years at Arsenal earlier this month, has defended Bradley's track record, although he did admit it will still need him to turn around Swansea's fortunes to silence doubters. Speaking ahead of Bradley's first game in charge, a trip to the Emirates to take on Wenger's side this weekend, the Gunners boss said, "Bob Bradley has a lot of experience. He's not a beginner, he has traveled a lot and has accumulated experience in the United States. He has been in Egypt, France recently and is now in England, which is certainly a fantastic opportunity for him. It's also good for the Premier League because the Premier League is taking off in the States. To have an American here will create even more interest for the Premier League in the States. He is equipped to deal with what is asked of him. There may be skepticism, but winning is the best way of dealing with it, as long as it is after playing us. You do not want to create skepticism because of where you're from. What is important is that you are qualified for the job you do, no matter where you're from." Swansea have not won since the opening day of the season, a record accompanied by a string of disappointing performances that cost Francesco Guitollin his job, and it remains a daunting task for Bradley to change that statistic in North London. However, he will be buoyed by Swansea's recent record at the Emirates, which has seen them lose just once there since they reached the Premier League in 2011. Winning 3 of their 4 last trips. It includes a win there last March with Alan Curtis in temporary charge as Guitollin received hospital treatment, a result that went a long way top securing Swansea's top-flight status as well as rocking Arsenal's title hopes. But Wenger has insisted his side have learned from that experience and are ready to end Swansea's Emirates record, saying, "Last year we had a very negative experience with Swansea who killed our opportunity to win the Premier League. We have a good opportunity to show that we have learned from that and that we are capable of dealing with these kinds of opponents. That's what is at stake for us. We have to refocus because the players have been away and we've basically had nobody here. We have to show that we can deal with the kinds of fixtures where we are the favorites. We were not always capable of doing that last season and we want to show that we have moved forward. I think that's what is at stake now for us. We have a home game on Saturday against Swansea and that's a good opportunity to show that we have moved forward. We were a little bit in a difficult period at that time and we were a bit unlucky as well on the day, I must say. But it could be a similar game.